Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's main event, in which we have the Dunedin Falcons hosting the Lakewood Spartans. Both teams coming in with a record of 1-2, and only one team tonight will be able to leave with a 500 series record with 2 wins and 2 losses. But we will not find that out until later on after the game. Let's take it down to the field for the starters. Again, as mentioned, both teams, the Falcons and Spartans, coming in with a record of 1-2. This is the time where the players will, as you can see, looking over into the fans, into the audience, to see exactly which one of their family members, friends, colleagues have showed up. A lot of pressure for both of these teams, especially with the coaching staffs for the Spartans and the Falcons. Contracts on the line, agents being involved with these contracts, contract negotiations, that is, in which these players and agents are still working, a number of them that I spoke to earlier, still trying to get the appropriate terms correct. Both sides still fighting for the right amount of years. People want longevity with these contracts. Gearing up towards the holiday season, we'll see exactly which particular players play well today that can hope improve their contract negotiations. But nevertheless, let's get ready for some soccer. Spartans will take the field, as will the Falcons, in which they hopefully don't collide here, which is definitely the first task, as the referees will check both sides of the field. A lot of wind picking up out of nowhere. We'll see exactly who's going to be able to master the possession timetable here, as the ball will immediately get sent to the midfield, back down. Noah will get his first touch of the day, sending it down, connecting with the midfield. Loose touch here, but Jack's still able to actually get control over it. Turnover here, right strike, going to take it down. Noah's going to kick that ball out of bounds. Spartans trying to get into the attacking third. Jack with a little bit of pressure here, as that ball will go out of bounds. Taking a look, let's see exactly where's the out there. There's the outer line. Off of the chest, Jack passes over to Will. Loose ball here, but goalie's going to be able to make a play on this one. I believe that is Phillip in the back, who will be goalkeeper today. As Clay crosses the field, sends this one over to Lionel. He'll take a look downfield. Spartans able to regather their shape. 25 will bring this down, trying to make something happen, looking over into the box. Hernandez will reset this one, send it right back up. Will trying to make a play. A little bit of pressure here. A little bit of hand music here. Jack will turn around, trying to make a play. 1v2. Batista, he'll reset this one, send it back to Clay. And he'll give it right back. Clay was looking for that ball on the sideline as Batista sends it right back down to the center back. Noah will send this one downfield. They got to be ready for those. One thing Noah will do is look downfield, gearing up for his strikers to make the appropriate runs here, as the Spartans will actually jump in on this one. Will's going to head this one down. A little bit of volleyball magic here. High heels by the Spartans. Jack trying to make a play. Ball sent down into the back. And looks like center backs are going to miss this one. An opportunity for the Spartans. Center strike's trying to make a play. Will doing an outstanding job trying to break up that playmaking. Deep ball, almost a field goal kick. Phillips going to be able to handle that one for the Falcons as Clay looks back, tries to check in, make sure that he's available. Phillip will take a couple of dribbles here and watch the lines. Looks like he's going to set this one up, and here we go, right over to number 5. He's going to send this one over to the right back for today, or possibly midfielder. That's Hernandez taking plenty of space here as he dribbles out of bounds. Spartans on the attack. Quick throw in. 5's going to send this one right back out of bounds. Wind really picking up as Nikolai is going to take a look. Feed and Jack as he backpedals. Great little look downfield. Left foot, high helium. He'll send this one down. Let's see if Lionel can actually settle this one, try to make something happen. He does have a reliever. Batista, plenty of space. Makes the pass. Kind of could have taken that space and geared up for a shot, but he's definitely going to set this one up. Hernandez resets, at least tries. Dribbles into trouble, and Spartans are on the attack. Quick little look, trying to connect with the midfield. Nikolai sending that one right back up to Batista. Batista's plenty of room here. He's going to switch the field, trying to connect with Ehrman. Jack's going to regain this in the left strike position. A quick little turnaruski here. Signals to his strikers. But that ball's broken up by the Spartan backs. They'll send this one downfield. Again, both teams coming in with a record of 1-2. So this particular game is on the line. At least for the bragging rights for the winning record out of the two. As Lionel will reset this. Hernandez, plenty of time into the box here. Possible opportunity. Left foot. Ehrman. Almost. Great connection between Lionel and Ehrman connecting there. Spartans will reset. Play this one for the back. That's a hard right foot trying to connect midfield. Spartan still able to regain, but it is going to go out of bounds as that wind is really gearing up. We'll have to bring down the volume here in the studio. Sent down. Spartans are going to head that one out of bounds. Hernandez taking a quick look. Jack trying to make a couple of steps forward. Will's going to get in on the action. Send this one down. Spartan's going to run this one down, as will Lionel. Goal kick awarded, as the Spartans goalkeeper will advise his troops to move up. And they'll play it from the back again. Falcons trying to swarm in, causing some stress for the Spartans, but Spartans are still able to actually make something happen there with possession. Looking downfield, a number of players making a run. And Nikolai is going to actually break that up, or Nicola, excuse me. Spartans playing into the midfield. Referee not happy with the throw-in, as we gear up for a couple of substitutions possibly. Not sure exactly what happened there, but nevertheless, Spartans are trying to make something happen. Good body mechanics here to regain the possession. A few options to the right as Hernandez will try to contain that one, and Nicolo will as well. Great steal by number 5. As Will tries to come in, Clay's going to get some feet on that as well. And then we have a high field goal kick, in which if this was American football, that would be good. Nikolai gearing up to play it from the back. Out to Hernandez, taking a couple of medium-sized dribbles here, connecting with the center strike. Will trying to create a little bit of pressure here. Noel's going to try a little bit of containment as well. He'll send that one down back out into the midfield. Ehrman's going to get a quick settle. Back over to Jack. Jack's a great ball delivery. Oh no, it looks like the wind may have possibly redirected that one. It looked like he had a couple of options there as Clay gears up for the throw-in. And a loose settle. Jack able to put something on that. A weak shot attempt, but a shot attempt, and nevertheless, as Hernandez will try to make a play on this, tries to roll it back. Spartans on the attack, looking downfield twice. Great side tackle. At least he does slow it down as far as the attack. Hernandez coming back in after the turnover. Able to get the ball back, feeds Jack in the middle. Jack attack, trying to settle that ball, looking downfield. He'll send it down, trying to connect with Lionel or Rodrigo. A little bit of trouble here and some foot magic, but the Spartans not allowing anything to be easy. Jack's going to turn it into a second gear. Tries to put the laces on it. Lakewood goalie not too happy with that, but he is definitely advising his troops to actually move downfield. Ehrman taking a quick look down, trying to see if there's any type of trickery going on. That ball's going to get kicked down into the midfield. Headed down by Batista, which is a great header. See if anyone can connect on that one as the Spartans slide tackle down. Playing from the back. Batista with the pressure, able to get the steal. Left foot. We got a goal here. With an outstanding steal, settles it off of the chest and able to connect with the left foot. Falcons go up 1-0. As the Spartans will talk it over a little bit and gear up for the initial possession, waiting for the referee. We are live again. Falcons taking an early lead, 1-0. Ehrman creating a little bit of pressure. High helium short kick though. Hernandez trying to make a play here. Can continue to take some space. Feeds Jack over on the left side of the field. He'll try to connect with Ehrman. Goalkeeper all on top of that. Able to gather up the deflection here. Sends it downfield trying to connect with the midfield. Batista with the ball. He's going to try to, let's see exactly what he tries to do. Will's going to reset this one. Feed Nikolai. Or Nicola. I believe I keep murdering his name there. And here we got a long ball delivered perfectly. Clay's going to stop that one. Able to get a great foot on that one. As it looked like that may have been two balls now into the Falcon territory. Great defensive help by Clay, not allowing that offensive attack to materialize. But Spartans had a great opportunity, possibly able to actually tie this game up at 1 apiece. Falcon defenders not allowing that, and here we are, rolling it out from the back. Connecting to the midfield. Hernandez going to send this one down. Connecting with the midfield as well. That's Batista. And Jack feeding that over to Will. Will's going to send this one all the way back. Noah connecting with Clay. As the Spartans will actually get a foot on that one. But they're throwing. Awarded. Will in on the action. Heading it to himself for the settle. Clay getting a nice little settle here. He'll swing it back as the Falcons will reset. Noah connecting right back to Will, making some plays. Will looking for the give and go. Batista with the ball, connecting over to the right side of the field. Hernandez, let's see if he can put some laces on it as he does have room. And a little collision here. Goalkeeper seems to be okay as he again tells his troops to move downfield. We'll try to get some type of lucky bounce or bounce in our favor. as the Spartans have been trying to actually play it from the back, but the Falcons have definitely been sending in their strikers to play high, causing some actual pressure. As that wind really picking up, Batista again with the ball here, sends it over, tries to connect with Herman, which he does. He pushes it out. Oh, an opportunity. You don't get that many opportunities like that. A great delivery by Batista connecting in with Ehrman. Got to put the head down, shoulders down, and lean forward on that. Don't want to lean back, causing that high altitude of a kick. I'm sure he'll rewind the tape, take a look at that. The special teams, the coaching staff will review that and talk with one of their, Ehrman, one of their actual captains here. Definitely getting a lot of opportunities with those shots, but those are the ones that you really got to make something happen with those, especially that close. As Noah will take a look downfield, trying to connect with the midfield. Falcons able to get that ball right out of the back. Look at that switch. Outstanding ball movement by the Falcons. Let's see if Jack can do anything with this one here as he brings it back in and tries to make a pass over to Batista. Take a look here at this great highlight here in which Noah's going to make a great play running this down. Takes a quick look, 2 looks over his shoulder to make sure no pressure is actually close. Plenty of time here, but look at here. This is where it all starts. This is the magic. Passes over to Nicola. Nicola over to Will. Will over to Hernandez. 2, 3 players almost, but Nicolo actually taking the space and being available, connecting to Batista. Batista, look at this switch right here. Look at the Spartans jumping up. Definitely they could not make a play on that. Plenty of room here. I'd like to see Jack kind of make an attack here, but he does actually reset, pushes it out, tries to make a play on another Falcon entering into the actual play. The ball movement there is just magical. And I can tell you this. If you're going to continue to have ball movement like that, it is going to be very scary for opponents to have to deal with that type of movement. I'm sure Coach Ian Hall is pretty happy about that particular movement there. To play it all the way from the back, all the way up to striking area there. Just amazing. But here, Spartans still trying to defensively make something happen with a couple of different nice little stops here, as 25 will try to dribble through here, but Spartans trying to get rid of it. Clay, plenty of time, takes a quick little touch, looks over to the right, feeds Jack over to the left. Jack's going to reset this. 2 players on him, but able to get it right back into the middle. Batista, plenty of room here. Let's see if he'll get the right foot on that one. Hits the post. Spartans, quick little look by the defender. He'll send it downfield. And he'll connect with Batista. Batista over to Hernandez. Hernandez back over to Batista. Batista, he'll take a look. Plenty of room here. Connects over with Will. Great movement here again by the Falcons with the ball. Possession definitely in their favor for the last 3 minutes here. Spartans trying to get this ball out of their back as they will kick this one out of bounds. But Hernandez looking for the quick throw in. No resting here as they're moving around. Connects with Brian. He'll whip this one back. Looks over to the defenders. Nothing there, so he'll feed his actual midfield again with Hernandez. Jack with the left foot trying to make something happen. And it looks like Lionel, that may be Rodrigo, able to actually save the play. Clay, let's see if he can put some laces on that one. It looks like an arm in the box, and no call there as Lionel utilizing his body. 2 defenders on him. Let's see if he can kick this ball out. He does, but Spartans all over that one. Noah gets the ball, resets the play, feeds Jack. Jack feeds Ehrman. Ehrman misses it. Oh, if he would have connected with that, he can turn around and bang that one right into the net. Great little series of ball movement again by the Falcons. With the way the energy of this is actually coming about, you would think that they're up 3-4 to zip, but it is still only 1-0. Falcons beating the Spartans right now, or at least leading the Spartans 1-0 with the throw in here. Will's going to head this one over. Lionel over to the center. Nothing going on there. Spartans again, one of their primary defenders all over the place. Jack's going to push this one out, pushes it out again, feeding his Hernandez, not able to connect. Spartans gearing up for the throw-in. Ricocheted off of the shoulder. Spartans midfield able to send this one down. Plenty of room on the left side. Nicolo, he's going to try to make a play here. Ball out of bounds. Spartans gearing up for the throw-in. Hernandez, he'll look over to his right, now over to his left. Tries to connect into the midfield. Spartans on top of that one. Batista sends this one out. Got a live ball, primary defender, Spartans there, but now we have 1v3. Again, Spartans defense really helping out here. As we do have a foul awarded here. Ball sent in, Ehrman trying to make a play here, but oh, look at that. We got a loose ball here right in the front, left foot. And there is a goal with the defensive pressure again. That's 26, Gabriel, causing a lot of defensive pressure, allowing himself to actually get yet another goal. And that's exactly what the actual Falcons are known for, causing high pressure defensively with their strikers, with their midfielders involved, and of course their backs, trying to pinch in opponents as well, trying to keep the possession for their lads. But nevertheless, here we are, 2-0. Falcons up on the Spartans as Jack, number 6, will try to get a throw in. Trying to connect. Ehrman trying to get in on the action there as that ball is sent out of bounds. Clay's taking a look, tries to connect with Ehrman. It's a settled pass over to Jack. Clay with the ball, sends it all the way in, connecting with Lionel. And offsides. Spartan goalie looking downfield all the way to the center, to the left, to the right. Got to get a good kick on this. Otherwise, that can happen. If you don't get a good kick, that's exactly what can happen right there. Luckily, the Spartans were able to get a little lucky here, in which the Falcons were not able to attack and take advantage of that. As Will's going to settle this one, brings it out, connects over to the right back. Hernandez, he'll reset over to Nick. Nick, he'll send it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Phillip. Noah's going to take space. Clay is also going to make sure that he gets into his shape or allocated space on the field. Batista back over to Nick. Nick's going to look downfield, connecting over to with Hernandez. Hernandez trying to connect with Brian. Soft pass, as Brian did take a look downfield, but the pass was not able to get there either. Midfielder sending it down over to the strikes. Nick and Noah's going to try to make a play on this one, as Clay is also there. Phillip able to pick this one up. Let's see if he rolls this one out, trying to connect with maybe Clay, maybe Jack. That's one thing. And, they are going to send this one down. Ricochets off of Will, and that ball will go out of bounds off of the Spartans. Clay with the quick throw in, trying to connect with Ehrman over his head. They'll reset, try to get this play going again. Ehrman tries to get over the top. Looked like maybe a chip shot over. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying there, but there is a collision here on the field. I believe that player seems to be all right, as the Spartans goalkeeper again will look downfield. Wind picking up, making kicks definitely pretty difficult. A lot of helium under that one. Out to the midfield. Clay and Jack, they'll reset. Send this one down to Noah. Noah take a quick little settle, connects into the midfield with Clay. Hard settle here, but Clay able to retain possession. See if he can make a nice little move here with the pressure that's on him. 2v1. Spartans again with the ball. Will heads it. A lot of heading going on here, as Nick's going to try to send a light pass, trying to connect into the midfield. Definitely got to get that ball down, get it settled, as Batista will do. With the player on his back, a player in front. Feeds Jack after bringing in the actual defensive pressure. He'll push this one out, connecting with Hernandez. Hernandez, plenty of room for a shot. As that ball slightly over to the right, it looks like it did actually hit a Spartans player, though. As there's a huge corner kick. As they gear up for the goal kick. Left back letting it be known that he is available. And that's one of the things you'd want to see. If there is plenty of room there, even though it is 2-zip, you can have take one of those backs, feed them. If you're the Spartans right now, I'm trying to really get all types of possessions possible, as there's a possible opportunity there for the Falcons. As Batista runs this one down, keeps the ball in play. Gabriel looking for the ball, as that ball will be gathered by the goalkeeper. But again, yes, mentioning earlier, I'd like to see the Spartans really start to play something from the back, because they're really just giving the ball up and saying, hey, I'm going to kick the ball down. And usually what happens is you're just really just kicking the ball to the other team. Here's a huge throw-in trying to connect, which is almost the equivalent of just kicking the ball down, as Jack will feed Noah. Noah's going to send this one downfield, trying to connect with one of his strikers. A loose settle there by the Spartans for an opportunity for the Falcons. Goalkeeper on top of that, gathering himself. And there's the rollout to the left back, but it's a horrible throw with no speed on it. Batista able to capitalize on this one here, as that ball will be sent in to the right side of the goal. So if you are going to make a play from the back, you're definitely going to have to put something on that. And here's the pressure from the Falcons. A lot of pressure. Spartans not sure what to do. Goalkeeper on top of it, but it's a bobbled ball. Left foot out to the other primary defender there. Batista with a nice pass over to Jack. Let's see if Jack can connect with Gabriel. Jack back over to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Batista. Batista will pass it over to Ehrman. Ehrman's not going to take the space at all. No one was behind him. You can turn around and really just make a play on that one. But it looked like they may have been really set on trying to do either that back shuffle pass with the heel, or it's possible they may have been trying to run a set play. Usually when you don't see the obvious thing happen, it's possible a set play may have been trying to actually materialize here, as that ball is poorly sent as what's the word that I'm looking for? I think the word I'm looking for is it's another goal for the Falcons, and that's Gabriel, number 26. As they are extremely happy. That's one thing when you come into this series with both teams being 1-2. That's exactly what you want to see, are some early goals. Here in the first half, 3-0. Falcons up on the Spartans, as a couple of key substitutions are placed by the Spartans. And the Falcons still creating that high pressure there, not allowing the Spartans to actually set up anything easy. Batista with a little bit of pressure on the sideline, gets a foot on it, but Spartan's still able to make something happen. But Batista gets it right back, and that's going to go out of bounds. Long trench coat on the sideline by the coach. He's going to need some trench coat power magic today, because as of right now, it is 3-0. Gabriel with the left foot sends it downfield. No strikers in the area. Defenders are all over it. Not setting up. Now, again, I understand the pressure, but you want to start thinking about possession. Midfielders need to start checking in for those Spartans. Not seeing that happen as much, but look at, here's the patience with the reset, with Jack making the play here, saying there's nothing up top, so you know what, let's reset it, send it back. We'll switch the entire field as Noah sends this one back over, and Nick sends that one over, and now look at that. Will has the ball, and now Clay as well with plenty of space here. Take some space, maybe put some laces on that one. It's a loose pass here. Clay's going to try to get that ball back, creates the pressure, and he does get the ball back. We got a player slightly down. Ball all over the place. Spartans trying to get some type of possession here. Will creating the closeout defense, as the Spartans are desperately waiting and in need of a halftime to kind of regather their operational attacks and plans here. That soccer player didn't really look like he wanted the ball at all. As that ball gets sent downfield, out of bounds, throw-in will be awarded for the Falcons. Noah's in his position, letting it be known that he is available. Clay sees him, passes it in. Ball down, takes a look, sends it right back over to Clay. Clay sends it over to Will. Plenty of time for Will as he'll look downfield. Great little movement. You have to watch out for his second, third, and fourth gear. That's one thing Will has secretly, an unknown, is it known? Yeah, no, I think it's safe to say that it is known, as Ehrman possibly gets away with a push down here, showcasing the strength. But number 10 definitely has some hidden speed and gears that he may not have told to the coaching staff of Ian Hall and assistant Amanda Cummings. But Will, number 10, definitely has a number of different gears that he needs to definitely continue to showcase. So I don't know if he likes to hide them, but the speed is definitely there. I was able to witness that in a number of different scrimmages. So it will be interesting to see as he continues to move that ball throughout the midfield. As again, that wind really picking up here. Spartans playing high, not allowing anything easy. Or at least the Falcons playing high, not allowing anything easy for the Spartans. There's your throw-in. Immediately kicked downfield. Not seeing any of the Spartans check in at the moment. Nick sends it right back up to Hernandez. Hernandez, he'll cut it through, connecting with Batista. Batista with Hernandez. Hernandez sending it up to Gabriel. No, that's Lionel trying to make a play on that ball. As it looks like Falcons will gear up for a corner kick. Wind definitely in their favor. Here's a high ball. Batista trying to put a head on that one. Clay, I thought we were possibly going to see a play there by Clay, but nevertheless, it looks like we're awarded a PK here. It looks like it may have been a handball. As Ehrman with the penalty kick, and it looks like that one's going to be an easy one. As he gears up for a possible celebration here. He was running one way, but it looks like it's possibly he may have been trying to avoid the players chasing him down. Considering how easy it is to score. But now we do have 4-zip. Falcons up. Batista taking a look to the left, trying to connect again with Ehrman. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe they can add a still keeping the pressure and utilizing his body, able to put a foot on it. Lionel will send this one over, trying to connect with Hernandez, possibly maybe even Jack. They'll send it right back into Lionel. Turns the corner, left foot, and hits a player. Falcons still with the pressure. Quick little turnaround here. Gabriel trying to turn around and get a third one possibly. Spartans able to, looking like something's promising here, trying to build something downfield as that ball goes out of bounds. Nick will take a look down on the sideline, connecting with Hernandez. Pressure on with the Spartans. They'll send this one back. Not the best of settles here, and Ehrman's going to be offsides. Easy call for the referee. And this is where he'd like to see that ball be passed over to the right, but definitely trying to set something up downfield. See if they get a settle here. Jack able to make something happen there for the Falcons. Connects into the striking position. Spartans' primary defender comes in, looks over to the right, passes over to the right strike. Noah's going to interrupt that play there with his left foot, sends it down, and Nick will then also clear that ball down as the right back for the Spartans will reset this one. Oh, it's a poor pass. Ehrman's going to take space. Right foot. Oh! Maybe another touch there, a loose dribble. Ehrman, you're looking at 3 or 4 goals you could have possibly had here. But great pressure. Definitely good to see the attempts out there. But that's again one of those ones you really want to get back make those things happen. Spartans trying to play from the back. It's a loose ball here, or at least the ball's not passed with efficiency. Even though it landed, need to add a little speed there so the Spartans get a chance to actually beat the press. If you wait too long, or if you pass a slow ball that still connects, you're still giving the other team time to actually make a play defensively, which is exactly what the Falcons are doing here. As Nick takes a look, looking over to the right, able to possibly connect. No, looks like he was trying to connect with Hernandez there. A bit too far, but Falcons with the throw-in will take space. Quick little look over to the left, and another one connects with Jack. Jack's going to push this one out. Connects back over to the right side of the field with Hernandez. Hernandez sending it over into Lionel. Left foot, high, arcing shot, top of the post. As the Falcons gear up for some blurry footage. But also a corner kick. A couple of Eastlake players in attendance today, scouting out the competition, but also enjoying the game, as we do know a number of these players do know each other and play with each other on numerous teams. Falcons not able to get anything happen. Oh, they're looking. Spartans trying to look to see if they can pass downfield, but Falcons with the defensive pressure here. Sent over. Ehrman with a possible kick here. Clay will chase this one down, utilizing his body. Yet again, goes down, but still containing. Not giving up, but that ball looks like it's a red throw. Look at that. Tenacious defense of tenacity. But wait a minute, let's see what the call is over here by the center ref. As it looks like they did actually call, they were letting the advantage go. They did call an actual foul. As Spartans will gear up for a huge kick downfield, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. 4-0. Falcons with the ball. Clay trying to connect with the left strike. 26, Gabriel's going to run this one down. A loose bobble settle. Possible cleat breakage here. Looking down. As the Falcons gear up for the throw-in, connects with the left strike, takes a quick little look, a loose settle, maybe a dribble. Ehrman with the ball, pushes it out. See if he can send this one over to Lionel as he'll chase this one down. Hernandez will get into space. Left foot high, arcing out of bounds. Goal kick for the Spartans. 4-0, Falcons up on the Spartans. Closing in on the halftime. It's a low kick. Ball settled by their primary back. Midfielders with the ball, connecting with the left strike. No, Nick's going to jump in on the play. Batista with the ball, ricochets back and forth. And looks like Lionel, possibly, it does look like Lionel's going to take some space. Gets bumped down. No call. Yes, there is a call on the play. A little bit of a stare down as well, as Lionel was not happy with the call. Spartans do have a couple of primary key defenders back there that are making things slightly difficult, but unfortunately the rest of the Spartans are not as active today as we have seen in the past. Left foot close to the box. Goalkeeper's going to bobble that one out. Corner kick awarded, also out of bounds. Goal kick for the Spartans. Jack trying to head that one down. Spartans with a little bit of room here. Left foot with the inside, but Clay's going to actually get that one. Batista tried to make a play on that. Spartans right back at it. Sending it down. Will slide, half slide tackle there. Spartans plenty of room. Hernandez trying to do a little bit of containment here. as Lionel will get in on the action, and that ball is going to be a high one. Noah's going to chase this one down. Waits for the ball to bounce. Sends that one to relieve the pressure from the Falcons as the Spartans were getting close into their attacking third. Primary defender back in. See if he puts some laces on that. Noah's going to take the challenge and do a little bit of containment here, causing that ball to go out of bounds. Not on his watch. As the primary defender for the Spartans tries to take a touch here, Noah in on the action, seeing that he is trying to actually make something happen. He'll get a quick little closeout on that, as he will force that ball to be passed out of bounds. Definitely good to see here as we gear up for the second half. Spartans down 4-0, trying to set something up. It's a low speed. not a lot of speed with that ball on the pass there, as that ball makes his way back. A couple of substitutions here for the Falcons. Spartan trying to make something happen here. Jack gets in, tries to slow down the play. Clay, he'll use his strength and speed to keep that ball from actually turning upfield. And just like that, the Falcons are on the attack. Quick little look to the left and right. Plenty of time. Let's see if he can connect here. He does connect with Clay. He'll take a look downfield, connect with Jack. Jack back to Will back to Noah. Noah will push this one out, sends it over to Jack. Jack will take a look downfield. Looks plenty of time here. Takes the space as there's all kinds of... And he's not too happy with the bump there. Jack does a quick little stare down, flexes the chest. He says, "Look, ref, he's grabbing me up. I don't like it. Either you make a play on it." Okay, ref, I understand exactly what you said. Understood. Thank you. As Batista will then pass this ball in, Jack will simmer down, pass it back to Noah. Noah's going to send this one downfield. Tries to connect with Ehrman. Possible push in the back. Pretty easy call there as Clay gears up for... As he gears up for the kick. Just in case anyone was, putting the words into the microphone here. Quick throw in to Ehrman. Ehrman's going to get a settle down with the head. See if Noah makes a play on this one as the pressure is there. And he'll make a quick little move on the sideline out of bounds as he'll backpedal. Spartans, quick little throw in off of the heels. Falcons with the ball. Jack with the ball, taking the space, trying to connect with number 10. I believe that's 10 as Jack will take two looks over to the right. A little bit of foot magic here. Makes a quick little pass. Not sure who that is in there. Is that number 9? It might be Seren. Nevertheless, Lionel with the ball, takes space, passes it over to Will. Will takes a nice little look downfield. Lead ball right for Clay. Clay's going to take a touch and look downfield, trying to connect with the strikers over to Ehrman. Ehrman with a nice lead ball with Clay. Let's see if Clay turns on the speeds and cuts that ball back in. An outstanding defensive stop by the Spartans, causing the defensive back to kind of hurt his possible. Yeah, it does definitely looks like he is favoring that foot of his as that ball still in Falcons territory. Left foot, an outstanding save by the Spartans. Woo, a lot of energy here as that is arguably the best kick of the night as far as distance and altitude. As that ball is sent out of bounds. Noah with the quick throw in the Clay. He'll get a settle, turns upfield immediately. Striking is on the mind. Ehrman connecting with Clay, taking plenty of space. Tries to connect into the box with the Falcons. Batista with his quick little settle. Nice little shot. Spartans on top of it. Second best as far as distance with that ball as that goes out of bounds. Noah gears up for the throw in, gets a quick little quick information from the coach. Noah will ask a couple of players to check in. Looks downfield, creeps up a few extra steps here as that ball will get sent out of bounds. As Clay will get a quick throw in, connects with Ehrman. It's a loose settle. Primary defender, secondary defender will send this one down. Out of bounds. Falcons with the throw in. Clay over to Brian, and that ball's going to be touched out of bounds. Creeping up are the Falcons. Clay over to Brian again. Quick little two looks over to the right. Passes it to Jack. Jack able to connect with Lionel. Lionel back into the center, trying to connect with Jack. Will get a nice little touch on that. Connects with Lionel. Right back to Will. Back to Lionel. Lionel. Oh, a quick little L turn there. Actually, maybe we'll call it a whip in this case, as Will will actually take a look out into the back. Great possession here by the Falcons. Number 10. Is that number 10 on the back of his jersey? Hard to see the number on the back of that jersey with the right back there. It might be a 10, it might be a 16, but what I do know is that he may be in need of some mittens, as Batista will take a nice little shot as he pushed that ball right back into the vicinity of where he would want it. But yeah, again, hard to see the jersey number on that right back for the Falcons, but I do know that the sleeves are long, and he is utilizing those long sleeves to help warm up those fingers. As Lionel will connect with Batista. Batista up, down, to over to the center strike almost, but no, it's over to Lionel. He'll push it out, connecting with Brian. It's a loose settle, but a little bit of give and go action. It's a loose settle by Lionel, not able to make anything happen. As the ball still in play in the box. Quick pass over to Brian. Laces down over the top post. Jack's going to try to get in on the rebound, as Will send this one back over to Lionel or possibly Rodrigo. Clay over to Brian again. Brian's going to try to push it out. Primary defenders are on him, not making it easy. And that ball will be called for an offside. As that wind is really starting to pick up, which is the typical phrase for when wind is starting to pick up. You always got to mention that it's starting to pick up. As Noah will send this one down, connects with the left strike. Urban able to switch the field. It's a beautiful ball over to the right side of the field. Ball still in play. Left foot. Outstanding block. Left foot again. Another outstanding block by the goalkeeper. 4-0, 31 minutes left on the clock. Left foot corner. Goalkeeper of the Spartans. Great delivery here. Noah's going to try to get in and try to contain this. Spartans trying to make something happen. Will with the ball taking space here. Great lead ball over to Mittens. Mittens is going to take the ball, connect over to Jack. Jack still remaining with the actual possession itself, as Batista will pass it over to Mittens. Mittens he'll take a look. It is number 18 finally with the left foot. We are able to get the actual information here. Great lead ball by Brian, trying to lead Lionel here. Mittens is going to run this one down, as that ball is going to gear up to be out of bounds. Mittens with the throw in. Spartans gearing up, trying to start from the back. Great defensive pressure here by the Falcons. And this is exactly what happens when you have high intensity pressure, not allowing the actual backs of the Spartans to actually materialize or actually create any actual plays. It's like there are a bunch of mosquitoes out there, and they're just hovering around, as the primary defenders for the Spartans will allow this ball to be sent downfield. But again, Falcons able to actually create offense by defense. Ball sent down right off of the ribs there. It's an inside V by Noah Graham. Making a play on that. Noah's going to make his run on the sideline, utilizing the A-train speed. Left foot past two defenders. Right foot laces down. And it looks like he may have been leaning back on that shot, which we may have actually witnessed that earlier on in the half as well. An outstanding block here by the right back for the Spartans, causing that ball to actually bounce back over to the center back, Noah Graham, number 20. Pressure coming in, 2v1 almost. Left foot, Noah's going to do an inside V, possible whip there, but inside V, takes the space, looks downfield, connecting with his outlet, left back, Clay Irby. Clay will receive this ball, his touch, he makes the touch into the field where the space is allocated to him. But here's one of the plays they may have drawn up during lunch in which Noah was calling his name, letting Clay know that he was making the run. Primary defender tries to get in on the action. Noah is now continuing the run, as is the rest of the strikers. Left foot, past one Spartan, past two Spartans, connects with Ehrman. He'll take a nice little settle into the direction of his shot. Another player will move out the way, but it looks like it's a possible slight leanage. Spartans did actually create a little bit of an obstacle, causing that ball to go more towards the right. But again, outstanding ball movement as the goal kick will be awarded here. Spartans trying to make something happen. And that is one of the reasons why we like to try to have some backs available just in case the goalie does have a chip shot. Left foot over to Tice. Tice going to get a nice little settle. He'll look inside, tries to connect with Ehrman there. Leonel's going to jump in on the play, as the Spartans relentless trying to actually get rid of that ball out of the box. And it does look like there was a handball, so Spartans will gear up for a kick on the 40-yard line. Great altitude on that one, as the right striker showcasing the springs within those legs. Tice takes a long touch right in the direction where he needs it. Primary defender, he wants it a little more though, as he gears up to send this one. Connects with the midfield. Will in on the action, utilizing his body to shield that ball. Jack into the midfield, connecting with Brian. He'll turn in on the field, turn it up. Medium-sized touch here. Looks to the left, no one there at the time. Sends that ball into Ehrman and Leonel. And that ball's going to be picked up by the goalkeeper. Immediately trying to spark the offense. Will heads this one over. That ball's going to head over to Mittens. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Spartans gearing up, looking over to the right and also into the midfield. Doesn't look like a proper throw-in. Ref's going to let that one go. Sending that ball down. Spartans trying to make a play here. Cuts it back in, looks over to the left, into the midfield. Back over. Ehrman tries to make a play on that one. Spartans look downfield, as Ehrman will get a slide tackle and get that ball out of bounds, stopping the offensive attack. Spartans ball, quick throw in. Jack tries to get a header on that one. Looks like Seren, maybe Nick may have been able to actually get a touch on that one, as that ball's going to be sent down over to Tice. Or no, that's not Tice, that's Ehrman, but it looks like they'll be called for offsides, as the goalkeeper will send this one downfield. Will gets a touch on that one, connecting with Brian. Back over to Will. He'll take a nice little look downfield, sending it over to Mittens. Mittens on the right side, playing the right back positions. He'll try to do a lead ball here, but that ball is going to actually head into number 2, in which he'll make the stop. Will in on the action, and Seren also trying to close in, trying to contain that ball from turning upfield. Noah in the back takes a look over at Seren. Seren looking downfield, taking a look at the substitutions. As number 16 will come in. He'll play one of the wings. And it looks like Hernandez is also coming back in, getting a well-needed rest, as he immediately tries to receive the ball. Mittens with the throw-in. Headed over, right over to Hernandez. He'll turn it right upfield, taking the space and able to connect with Jack in the midfield. Loose ball. Brian able to grab that one with the foot. Sends it over to Nick. Nick trying to get it right back. Brian trying to make a play. Jack, plenty of room, plenty of space. Drives over to the right, connects over with Leonel. a little bit of 1v2 now, but no one really pressing him as much. Left foot down. Not as much power on the shot that he would have wanted. Goal kick awarded. Spartans looking over to the left. 23 minutes left on the clock. It's a low clearing ball, and exactly why we like to have some of the backs readily available just in case the goal kick is a chip shot. This did happen earlier in the game, as the primary defender will send this one downfield immediately past the midfield as well. Brian will send this one down. Lionel with the ball. Gets bumped a little bit, brings it right back, feeds it over to the left, but then whips it right back to the right. Spartans on the ball. Lionel really trying to fight his way through there. 22 seconds, actually no, 22 minutes left on the clock. Throw in awarded. Check in is Hernandez, as Mittens will run this one down. And there's your throw in. Hernandez with the foot, and looks like referee not happy with the throw in. Spartans trying to get a quick throw. Nice throw in. No settle. Wind blowing. Great reset for the Spartans. Connect into the midfield. Plenty of room here. Sending it over to the right strike. And that ball will be sent out of bounds here. A little under 20 minutes left on the clock. Spartans with a throw in. Trying to connect with the backs. As that ball is loosely settled. Torn will throw it into his teammate, which will deliver the balls to the team. Brian connecting over with Noah. Noah's going to do an inside V. Look downfield. Connects over with Nick. Nick's going to take a hard foul. Looks like he'll also take the kick here. Letting his troops know, get downfield. As the coach gives some advice on the kick. It's the inside of the right foot. High flying, trying to connect down with Tice. Tice is going to try to work his way through there. A little bit of bumping action here with an L turn with the primary defender. Brian will try to work a little foot magic here, and now it's a battle of the 50-50 ball here. Who wants it more? Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Brian Batista loses the ball, and the fans are on their feet. And this is exactly what you want to see here. Battle of the 50-50 ball here. Who wants it? Primary defender for the Spartans versus their midfielder, Brian Batista. They're both heavy on the ball, as you can see. The primary defender trying to utilize his body to shield that ball. And now Brian will also try to utilize his body to shield the ball. Tries to cut it right back into the box. But primary defender there also re-shielding his body in order to actually get that ball. But you look at that. There's a hard feint to the left. Primary defender slightly goes for it, but still able to contain here. Gets the right foot on the ball, and look at that. This is what we like to call real recognizes real, and the refs just letting them play because it's high intensity soccer here. We're the battle of the beast in the battle of the possession. You can see Brian kind of walking it off here, not getting involved with any unnecessary words or anything like that. Two players playing hard, saying to themselves, that was an intense battle. We're back here as Jack will send this ball over, connecting with Brian. Brian over to Lionel. Lionel back over to Brian. Brian's going to put right foot down. Outstanding block by the goalkeeper. Mittens off of the chest. He'll lose the ball, as Hernandez will regain this ball, as he'll have a 1v2, passes it over to Mittens. Mittens back over to Hernandez. Hernandez will bring it in. Jack taking space. 1v3, passes the ball off sides. As that ball sent out, Spartans will play it from the back. Quick pass over to the right, trying to switch the opportunities here into the midfield. Hernandez able to intercept. Brings the ball with a couple of lunges. Torren makes his appearance here, and the game goes down. No whistle, ball still playing. Hernandez smiling, passes it back. Noah's going to receive this ball, sends it upfield, connects with Tice. Tice over to Lionel. No, that's Gabriel running it down. Goalkeeper is going to get a piece of this one. Bounces off of Gabriel. Jack with the quick settle on the primary defender, who's been tenacious tonight here. Unfortunately, down 4-0. Torin will run this one down. Slide tackles, touches earth, gets right back up. Let's see exactly if he'll reappear into the picture as Clay applies. Yes, there he is. Receives the ball right back. Gives it over to Hernandez. Plenty of time here. Fakes the pass to the right, brings it upfield. He'll receive a nice little bump, as it did not seem like Hernandez really wanted it as much as the primary defender did, as we are calling him the primary defender as his name, as not as the person that's in the picture of the box, as Seren will pass this one down field out of bounds. Second game of the week, folks, for the Falcons, in which a number of these players have tournaments with other clubs. It's going to be a rough week, as a couple of the players have 6 games, including high school and tournaments. Nevertheless, Falcons up 4-0. Noah's going to head this one over, tries to connect with Torn. Torn is able to get the inside of the right foot, passes it in. Spartans with the ball, gearing up for the throw-in. A little under 10 minutes left on the clock. Spartans trying to make something happen, as Seren will try to get in on the action here. Oh, it's a shot attempt, as Phillip will send this one out. Pressure by the Spartans. Noah's going to kick this one, and that ball will be blown back. High intensity win here. Hernandez switching the field, connecting with Will. He'll take a nice little lead ball here. Bumped from behind. Advantage. Left foot. An outstanding block by the goalie. What a save with the left hand. And it looks like, yes, about 15 minutes left on the clock here. Passes over to Will. We're not sure if that was a chip shot pass, but Spartans on the attack. Clay will receive this one, send it back to reset to Noah. Noah sends it right back, makes his run. Clay sends it down, trying to connect with Ehrman, utilizes his body for position. Ehrman still fighting for the ball, not giving up, really trying to win the ball here, as Jack will reset this one, sending it out to Lionel. Loses the settle, sends it over to Ehrman. Goal kick awarded for the Spartans. Let's see if they can get that ball high, as it's a low ball again. Spartans not learning from any of their previous mistakes with the goal kicks. So anything happening after that, if that ball goes in, it's definitely on the Spartans' error, because the goal kicks, they really have not been able to actually clear those out via the goalkeeper. Outstanding clearing out of just regular kicks, but the goal kicks have been short for them. Will with a nice little slide. Spartans really trying, not giving up. Seren with a little bit of pressure here as the Spartans gear up for the throw-in. Huge throw-in into the box. Possible opportunity here as Clay runs this one down. Clay not allowing any easy shots off for the Spartans, as one thing this back line of defense is known for is not allowing a number of goals. As I'm trying to look at the sheet here, they're a little under 1 goal per game. Seems to be a little under 1 goal per game. So outstanding defense as Clay brings this ball up. A little bit of dribbling magic here as he sends this one back downfield. Let's see if Will making himself available, letting Phillip know. But he'll send this one down, left foot, trying to connect with the midfield. Brian with the settle. No pressure whatsoever. A nice lead ball over to Lionel. And that is clearly going to be offsides. We got to be aware of our line, guys. As that ball is sent down to the 40, a bounce in their favor, but Batista able to actually get control over this ball, connecting with Hernandez. Hernandez over to Lionel, as a number of players gearing up to try to make their runs, and that looks like it is also offsides. No call there. Goalie will try to clear this one out, try to get a bounce in Spartan favor. Tries to get a settle. It's a loose one. Able to swing it back over to the right strike. Clay in on the play. As Brian will get a quick settle here. Clay clearly in the spot. Ehrman trying to make a run. Lionel as well. Clay now has it. Hernandez looking for the ball. That could be a shot right there. And maybe this one will be a shot. I don't know how many shot attempts you need in one sequence. And Ehrman will take a shot. Outstanding block by the goalkeeper. But one thing you really got to think about here during this lead, this great cushion here, as it is 4-0, Hernandez with the ball. I really think you got to just kind of put some laces on that as you're putting the ball down. Plenty of opportunity there for the shot. Slightly outside of the 36-yard line, or slightly outside of the box. Definitely an opportunity that you don't want to give up, as Clay will then pass this one back. Reset. Noah connecting with Jack. Jack over to Hernandez. He'll dribble up, connects back over to Jack. Let's see if Jack will connect with Batista or Clay, as a number of Falcons are making a run. Will putting his hand up, letting it be known, as Jack will send this one over the goalpost. Spartans trying to clear it out. Jack able to get the settle. Batista making a run. No one to beat but the goalkeeper. And there it is, 5-0, folks, with yet another goal. Quick throw in. Ehrman trying to make a play, trying to retrieve this ball back. A lot of pressure. Long legs makes it very difficult to actually maneuver yourself, as the Spartans having difficulty trying to pass the team captain there, number 11, Ehrman. Falcons with, again, more defense of coverage, really taking advantage of the Spartans' inability to pass that ball upfield. But is it their inability, or is it the defense of the Spartans, as Brian Batista called for offsides? Jack trying to make a play, shifting his body. 5-0. Falcons with a huge lead here on the Spartans. Primary defender trying to make some offense happen. Sends the ball in. It's a great switch of the field. Loose ball here. Phillip making it a little difficult. Looks like it was bobbled, but it is going to be a goal kick. Spartans now playing high, taking some notes from the Falcons playbook. It's a loose ball, as Serin comes in with the save here. Over to Will, trying to get a quick settle on that one. Quick substitution. Throw into the box. Will heads that one out, as is Lionel, or as will Lionel. Batista sends a long ball, trying to connect with Ehrman, see if he can chase it down. Falcons still able to keep the possession. Clay with a couple of touches connects with Jack. Number of Falcons leading their hands out. Ehrman trying to get a header on that one, as will Nick. Quick little pass over to Brian. And Spartans all able to actually stop that from materializing. Corner kick. 4 minutes. 8 seconds left on the clock. Wind not in the Falcons' favor. And arguably footage from the 80s, as it looks like, as that ball sent out of bounds. Camera not in focus here. Quick little conversation of primary defender for the Spartans and Noah Graham, center back, as they talk about Fortnite cheat codes or the new GTA trailer that is due to release in December. Hernandez, chip shot pass over. Nick with the quick little look. As the Spartans will gear up for the throw-in. Falcons with a 5-0 lead. Not letting up on the defense whatsoever. Ball passed in. Spartans able to make a play on it. Primary defender looks over to the left. Plenty of space. No pressure whatsoever. Referee really trying to get out of the way.
That's their goalkeeper. Bringing them players up top.
As Clay gears up for the throw-in. Sends it back to Noah. He'll get a quick settle off of the chest. Connects back over to Clay. Clay back over to Noah. Plenty of time, plenty of space. Jack's bleeding his hand out for the readily available player here, all as is Gabriel, receiving it from Ehrman. Back into the attacking third. Noah's going to head this one down to stop the attack. Jack's going to actually send this one back over to Sarin. A little bit of pressure here. Clay's going to send this one high altitude off of the shoulder here. Chase down. Number 25. He'll look over to the left, as he'll create a little bit of stoppage there, not allowing the Spartans to have anything easy. Nick with the ball. Referee sides it out. Noah sends the ball out. Clay's going to run this one down. Plenty of time, plenty of space, no pressure. Now there is. Sends it down, trying to connect with Ehrman. Does connect with Ehrman. Brian making a play. Gabriel readily available in the midfield, as is Clay. Clay receiving the ball. A little loose, but still able to remain. No, he's not. He loses the ball there. I think he definitely wanted to receive that ball a little sooner. Hernandez sends it back over to Jack. It's a loose settle here. Noel's going to send it right back over to Jack. A little bit of pressure here. Receive. It's a hard foul here. Jack, again, not happy with the call. Referee may not have seen it, though. He did give them a warning earlier. Nevertheless, that ball's going to get sent down. It's a long ball, and Noah's going to run this one down. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds as he puts his left hand on the player. Ball still in play, though. As it looks like we do have a foul here, as the Falcons will build their wall of the north. Slightly to the right. And there we have it, everyone. As we mentioned earlier, only two teams, only one team will leave today with a 500 record. And that looks like it is actually going to be the Dunedin Falcons defeating the Lakewood Spartans. Is it the Spartans? Yes, the Spartans. Defeating the Lakewood Spartans 5-0. Enjoy, everyone, and let's get ready for the next game.